And let's do the bounty text. So when a unit dies, you'll see a little text pop up, like I had in my tower defense too. Text tag. So let's create a text tag. Okay. And I don't know if there's some way to do this with like the data editor, like you had in Warcraft 3. You could just turn bounty on for a player in the triggers, and magically little +1s would pop up. But yeah, you'll have to either figure that out or just do it my way here. So I'm going to just do it to be +1. But you would have to do conditions. If you had units or a boss unit that gave +10, you'd have to check in here if dying unit, if triggering unit equals boss unit or mass Zerg or whatever the unit's called, and then inside there you'd have to set it to this to +10 instead of +1. Hopefully that makes sense. But for now we're just going to do +1 for all players. 24 is good. At position of the triggering unit, height 0 and visible. And then we're going to, let's see, this is something I discovered, which is fun. Set the velocity of last created text tag to 1 coordinates per second at an angle of 90 degrees, so it'll shoot up from the ground like a little bounty thing. And the next thing we want to do is set the time of it. We want it to expire. Set the duration time. Yeah. To I think we want duration time. Maybe fade out. Set the fade out time for last created text tag to be, I don't know, 6 seconds. Remember, it's the game mode's on faster all the time, so it'll end up being like 3 or 4 seconds. And do I want to do anything else? And we want to color it, actually. I want to color it to the player that killed it, so you'll see a bunch of red +1s if player 1 was doing the kills, etc. I think that's kind of a nice touch. Set the, I don't know, set color. Set the text color, good, of last created text tag 2. Function, convert player color, color of killing player. That should be nice. And I hope that works all good. And the boss bar. Alright, the boss bar. I figured this out recently, so I'm just going to be kind of doing it on the spot here. Where's boss bar? Does anyone see boss bar? I think it might be under objective, maybe. No. Story. Oh, maybe it's under UI. Create boss. Ooh. Display a boss bar. That's kind of what I want. Set a boss bar. Ooh. Set boss bar 1. Okay. To. Okay, so I actually want to set this to be our human base and do refresh it. And we want to display this boss bar. Display boss bar 1 with title, base. Oops, don't press enter. Base, and we want to set the icon to be, that takes a while, armory. BTN, yeah, it's good. BTN seems to mean button, I guess. Maximum value 100. I think that's %, so it will end up being 750. I don't think I need to change that. And let's see. The other thing I haven't done yet is, you saw when I played the map, it started out kind of black, so I actually went to cinematics, fade out, and you fade it out over 0 seconds, and then you fade it in over, I don't know, 5 seconds, and don't wait until this finishes. You want your triggers to go. You want these actions to go, I mean. And let's display a message to the player. It's hidden under here, right there. Display survive for 25 minutes to all players in the subtitle area. Subtitle area is good because it'll automatically clear the text over time. And why don't we find out what happens when I go in game? I'm predicting there will be an error, but let's find out. So, okay, I'll see you in game. Okay, we got our base life 100. I should probably change that to 750 then. This is good. Our message popped up and we can train our unit. We have the right resources, and let's hope the waves come. Ooh, I like this light. It's pretty cool. That was a new discovery for me during this tutorial. And maybe a Reaper after that. Now, upgrades there. I should probably change the name to be just upgrade infantry weapons, because this is going to stack 10 times. And we got our little +1s coming up. Looks all good. Our Reaper's here. I'm going to get a Ghost. These things are a little bit too long. I'm pretty sure I set the time for that, but they seem to be going off into infinity for some reason. Let me get an upgrade and see if that works. Ooh, there goes our Reaper. Ooh boy, there goes our Ghost. And they're starting to destroy this thing. This thing is not going properly, I don't think, actually. So let me train a Marine. Oh boy, there's more units. And let's see, he does have our upgrade, which is good. So we know that works. But the +1s seem to be going off forever here. And the other thing is our base is not updating. So, and our leaderboard's not updating actually. So why don't we go try and fix all that? Okay, so our leaderboard, I think it just wasn't big enough. I think if I just make this like size 4, let's just see what happens. I'm still learning, of course, so stuff like that happens to me even. And our boss bar. Set boss bar 1 to... Okay. And display boss bar 1 with base. And maximum value. Unit property. Huh. Oh, we need to convert real, I believe. And then under real, we go to unit property. There we go. Where's our human base? Human base, life. And maximum value. All we want is maximum life. Good. And set boss bar 1. And I think that's all we needed to do. I'm not sure why it wasn't working, unless I'm missing something. Refresh boss bar. No, that should be automatically doing it because we said do refresh it. Well, I'll try again when we test it again and we'll see what happens. The other problematic thing was in our data editor. It's in here in our command card. It's probably because I picked this when I should have picked the one that we made. Can anyone see it? I can't see it. Ah, here it is. Upgrade human damage. And now, so let's delete the old one and just make this one the correct thing. Okay, and that's a bit better. And the other thing was our bounty text. Set fade out time. I think it actually should be duration. I don't know what I was doing. I think that's correct. And why don't we go in game now and figure this out. Okay.